Hey guys, Toobads here with Toobads WildSide. Hope everybody's doing good. Well, in today's video, we're going to pick up where we left off. If you remember correctly, last time we set the Tipi tent up and we found the placement for the stove jack. So what I've done was I marked out where it needed to go, okay, and then I cut out exactly where the hole is, except I went in approximately a 1/4 inch from the actual silicone jack. And what I've done was I've used a trivet, and what I did was the stovepipe we know is 3 inches, so I went a 1/4 inch past, and it just happened to line up perfect with the squares. And I cut the tarp just inside of the silicone. Okay, so that way, if it does get hot, it's not going to even come close to even coming near the tent. So I've got one of these for the inside, which the silver is the inside of the teepee, and then I got another one of these to go on the outside. And what I'm going to do is, which you'll see, is after I get all this prepped, I got it masked out, okay, of where my Gorilla Tape's going to go. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to silicone all this and make it so it's pretty, heat proof. But then I'm going to take another one of these and put it on the outside, and then come back with rivets here, which has conveniently got a hole already, here, 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 and here, and I'm going to use those to help secure both pieces to the tarp, and also put a nylon washer with a guy line, some paracord, and stretch it out so that way it's nice and tight and the wind won't, push the stove jack all around on the stove pipe. So that's where we're at, so let's get started, okay? First thing we need to do is go ahead and Gorilla Tape all this in right here, okay? Okay, there's one. Now what I did was I tried to leave a little bit of overhang with the masking tape here because I want to keep it neat when I go ahead and silicone all this in. Now we just want to overlap this just a little bit, okay? Now Gorilla Tape's pretty amazing stuff. It's got a temperature rating of about 210 degrees, and your normal duct tape is about 170, 180. So, this whole project, guys, was to show you that the average guy can do this. I mean, it's a fun project. And it doesn't cost a whole lot. I mean, if you go and look, oh, that just happened to line up perfect. If you go and look online at some of these 4- and 6-man teepee tents, with like the Kafari and stuff like that, they're beautiful tents, don't get me wrong. But unless you got $600 or $700 plus the cost of your stove, it gets pretty expensive. It really does. So I think what I'm going to do is just go straight across. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm just going to yeah, I can get really expensive real quick, so yeah, I'm going to go straight across, and then I'll cut that out after. So, you know, this is for the average guy that can do this, man. You know? And plus, you can have something that's halfway decent and it's going to last you. You know? You know, once a year, in the fall or whatever, in the summer, set it up, spray some UV on it, and maybe some silicone or Teflon, or anything to preserve the tarp, right? Because I think UV really is the most damaging to these things. Kind of turns them all frail, and along with weather, I suppose. So, yeah, maybe treat it once a year, maybe. Okay, we're getting there. Now, if you look at this, toward me is the bottom, okay? What I did was, it's a little bit longer on the bottom, because coming off the stove, that's where, on the rocket stove that is, that's where most of my heat is. Coming right up from the bottom of the elbow. So I wanted to make sure I had a little extra protection right here on the bottom, okay? But now if you just have a regular box stove, you don't have to worry about being a little bit longer on the bottom. Alright, we're almost there, guys. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can because I don't want to make this a real long video. But I want you to stay with me on this because there's a couple things I want to show you. Getting there now. Almost to the bottom. Alright. Make a couple more. Perfect. One more. Yeah, I hope you guys are going to have a good Thanksgiving. Have a lot of turkey and see your family and stuff. Thanksgiving and the 4th of July, I think, are my two favorite holidays. Okay, we got that much done. Now let's go ahead and trim this out. Conveniently, we got a line here. Alright, let's trim this out. Yeah, speaking of Thanksgiving, I'll tell you a story there. We had, you know, the kids and stuff, and we made a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, it had all the trimmings. And, you know, we had the turkey, the dressing, the rolls, everything, right? Green bean casserole, sweet potato pies, pumpkin pies. We had sweet potato casserole, just everything. Well, we we ate and everybody was real full and everything. So we decided we were going to take a nap. Well, our golden retriever, Rusty, decided he was going to have himself some Thanksgiving dinner. So while we were sleeping, that dog, I don't know how he did it, he jumped up on the table, okay? Jumped up on the table. He ate nearly a whole turkey, the carcass, the bones. He ate the rolls. He ate everything. Never knocked over a glass or upset any silverware. Or the only thing he didn't eat on that table, the only thing he didn't eat was the cranberry sauce. And that dog laid around for around 3 days. He had the thumps, man. I mean, he was just miserable. But when we woke up and we saw that our Thanksgiving dinner was gone, oh man, we were so mad. But well, it was a lesson learned. So after that, old Rusty, he got himself a plate fixed. He sure did. He got himself one too every year after that. I miss that dog. He was one of the smartest dogs I've ever seen in my life. He was smart. When he was little, I taught him how to do some tricks by using a piece with using a hot dog. And now that dog, you know, I just keep breaking off little pieces of this hot dog, and he learned how to speak. He learned how to shake. He learned how to roll over. He learned how to jump. I think lay down. Did I say lay down? All from one hot dog. So then, the next time I tried to do it, he just did all the tricks all at once, so he could get the whole hot dog. That dog was smart. Yeah, I miss that dog. It's like Julie Little up in the UK. She had the cutest little dog, Gizmo, and that dog used to go everywhere with her, camping, walking up the mountains. Beautiful. I know she's missing that dog too. So anyway, guys, hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and make sure you set a plate for your dog too. Okay, what I'm doing here is, just for a little extra protection, I'm putting some aluminum heat tape where the stove jack's gonna be. Okay, oh shit, I thought I flipped that under. I guess I didn't. Okay, no worries. So this will give a little extra protection too, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Now this same process I'm not going to show you, but it's just repeated on the other side. But I think what I'm going to do is just make it a smaller scale, because you really don't need as much heat protection on the outside. After all, it's going to be cold outside, right? So it's probably going to be a jack about this big on the other side, resembling this side. Okay? So, one more little piece of this. Boy, this is going to be a longer video, guys. Sorry, man. I'm trying to do this so you can see, you know, how to do it and stuff. You know, and believe me, this is the first time I'm doing it, so we're learning it together. How's that? Yeah, we're learning it together. I'm getting excited, man. Another couple more days here and this thing will be done. Take it for its shakeout test for an overnighter, just right here. That way I can kind of tell if there's any things I want to do to it. And I know what there's a couple things I want to do. I want to put some guy lines. My son Kenny was telling me, yeah, Dad. So that way, put some guidelines like about 2 feet up on all the where it goes into the ground. Put some guy lines up about 2-3 feet and tie them out, and that way it stretches out it stretches it out, so that way it keeps the wind from blowing it in on the sides. Okay, guys, now we're going to silicone it up. We're done. A little easy with this stuff, man. This Silicone 2 is rated for about 500. Okay. So maybe that's going to really help things out here. As far as alright. Now this is why I left the overhang on this tape. So I want some of the silicone to go on the other side, so just in case tape starts to want to peel or something like that, it's already adhered to the actual tent. So all right. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there, man. And I'm going to silicone this on. The actual silicone trivet there. Yeah, guys, if you like this little project here, appreciate subscribe and like, thumbs up, share. I mean, I don't know. Hope it's kind of entertaining, the stories, and hope you guys enjoy watching it and stuff, right? Alright, yep. We're just about there, man. Yeah, I'll be doing some cooking out there and in there in the tent and stuff, so you guys come on out and check it out, man. Let's see here, I'm gonna need some more right here, I guess. You don't want to get any on the wood on the workbench, though, if possible. It's probably going to happen, but when you peel her off, we'll be careful. Alright. guys. One more little final deal here. Ooh. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Oh, sorry guys. Just wanted to grab a cast iron frying pan and set that on there. Done. Just like that. Stove jack, all $20. You go online and look, you know, they want $55, they want $65. Then you got to find a sewing machine and sew them in. Okay. Like I say, guys, this is for like the average guy. I mean, this is a little fun project. Hope you like it. Hope you stay tuned for the next video. And you all have a good day, a good Thanksgiving. And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers, guys.